This is the Wrestling Replay. Welcome to episode number 5. I'm your host, King Cato, alongside with Jae Biggs. His first time being here with us today on the show. One of my favorite people in the world to talk wrestling with. So this is going to be a very entertaining episode. But before we get started, we got to go ahead and give a rundown of Monday Night Raw and everything that happened in the week of wrestling. And then we're going to jump into the topic of the 4 pillars of AEW, who we believe are the 4 pillars of AEW that's going to carry AEW for the next 5 to 10 years, who they cannot let go of, who they have to re-sign for the long run. You know what I'm saying? Biggs, what's good, bro?
All right, then, man. Let's talk wrestling.
Let's do it. So we're going to go and kick it off with Monday Night Raw. The most important piece of Monday Night Raw is pretty much Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens match, even though it ended via countout, so it wasn't a really good matchup. Well, it didn't end in a good way, but the chemistry was good between the two. I like the fact that they're building towards the Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes, kind of let you know that Cody is going to be a priority going forward when you're going against people of that caliber anyway, former world champions off the rip. So, and I mean, that's probably the most important piece outside the fact of Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley losing to Sasha Banks and Naomi for the tag team championships and Rhea turning heel, which Rhea probably should have done when she was with the little superhero. But, you know, they finally got it right. It takes a little bit of time. You got Sonya Deville. She in there with Bianca Belair. I'm interested to see how Sonya Deville is going to look against Bianca Belair. For one, with Sonya being out so long, I know she had a matchup at Mania, but, you know, that was a whole special stipulation. So this is going to be like her first real one-on-one test. So that's going to be interesting in her being up there with the champion. We had Veer defeat Jeff Brooks. I don't know who Jeff Brooks is. Nobody knows who Jeff Brooks is and probably will never see Jeff Brooks again. What else we got? We got Ezekiel. He passes to a lot of with Kevin Owens. So, I mean, I guess he is Elias' brother, dog. He also defeated Chad Gable via disqualification. Otis had to go ahead and jump in and save Chad Gable really quick. That's pretty much been Otis' role in that tag team. That tag team kind of they got chemistry and they got a little bit of entertainment value to them, but I don't think this is going to be a tag team that's going to last too much longer.
So?
We also had the Street Profits defeat RK Bro via pinfall. I was talking about it maybe like a month or two ago. I was like, the Street Profits need to go ahead and make that heel turn. And the little, you know, sneaky way they used the Uso music, the Strat Riddle, and allowing them to get that victory might be hitting to them to actually turn the heel. I think they'll be a better heel tag team right now. And they need a dominant heel tag team on Monday Night Raw anyway to kind of separate some things. Everybody can't be faces and fan favorites. We also had, we're going to say that for later. Oh, no, this is later. So we had Theory defeat Finn Balor for United States Championship. Look, man, I can't come up here last week and talk about AEW and how I think they got it wrong with Scorpio Sky losing the TNT Championship to Sammy in that way. And somehow these guys did a heel babyface turn in 1 week, which don't even make sense, without coming in here and dragging WWE for Austin Theory winning this matchup with Finn Balor for the United States Championship. With the titles being unified, bro, it's like with the titles being unified, you actually had a chance to now bring your middleweight titles back to that prestige level that they used to be at. So somebody like Finn Balor, a former world champion in his own right, well, universal champion in his own right, someone who's a fan favorite, someone who has everyone behind him, a great worker inside the ring, that's somebody you should have the title on, I think, for at least a good, 6-8 month run. That'll help bring the prestige back. When guys like, the Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes and Finn Balor and Seth Rollins are battling guys like Finn Balor, it would make it look believable when your former world champions are going against Finn Balor for the United States Championship title, because it's important, because someone that's holding it is actually important. So what do you think about Theory and defeating Finn Balor? Now he's holding the United States Championship so soon after Finn defeated Damian Priest.
I mean, that's what they do, though. Like, you really think about it. It was his time. Bad timing, but it was his time.
So My only thing is this, like, all right, since Theory came from Evolve, like, I like him, right? He was in NXT. He didn't really get the burn that he needed in NXT. Like, he was wrestling, but the crowd really didn't get behind him. So they moved him to Monday Night Raw, put him with Steph Rollins and Buddy Murphy. That faction didn't really get popping. They had a horrible storyline with the Mysterios. Moved him back to NXT. Put him with Johnny Gargano. Now he started getting some buzz. Now he started getting some heat, and he cooking. Take him from Johnny Gargano, see Johnny has to go away. Move him back to Monday Night Raw with the whole cell phone gimmick, and it's like it still wasn't sticking. It's like they've been forcing Theory down our throat since he got to WWE. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it don't, at some point, dog, if it don't stick, it don't stick. You know what I'm saying?
Roman Reigns ain't stick at one point either.
But when?
I mean, when?
No. I mean, okay, look, peep game. When the Shield first came, was they over or not?
It was. I'm talking about when he went solo. When he went solo, though.
No, I know, but Roman at some point had heat. Theory ain't never had no heat, and they just keep forcing it. It's been years since they've been forcing Theory with no heat. Roman at least had
heat. That's why they threw Vince with him.
And that still didn't do nothing. How you throw Vince and then had the WrestleMania and then lose your WrestleMania match? Like, what was the so they give him a cell phone gimmick and they bring Vince with them on this your fourth time, bro. They are pushing him so hard.
He's champ now.
He is a champ. To me, the only way you can make this right and actually make the United States Championship mean something is if Finn Balor he has to move into either a title shot, or he has to move into a really good rivalry with somebody else right now. That's the only way I can see you take it away. Because if not, what you gonna do with Finn Balor? He just came back from NXT being the world NXT champion, so he had all the momentum in the world behind him. You had him with Damian Priest, who was hot at the time, and then now he lose to do what exactly? Sit on the shelf, or at least have him move to SmackDown, because SmackDown needs some star power for sure.
That's true.
And in Theory, it's like, okay, where do Theory go from here? That's the other thing. He has to make this title relevant, dog. He has to really go on a long run. And it has to be a long, annoying run that you want him to lose every single matchup. He can't drop this title in like 2-3 months. It's going to look bad. It's going to look bad. Like, I don't even know where he would go after that if he drops the title 2-3 months. They should have just put him with Ezekiel and let him be a tag team. They look the same. They look good as a tag team, probably, to be honest. I don't know, man. They got to get that part right, though. That's the only thing I was saying is like, man, that prestige. Even with Ricochet having an Intercon title, I like Ricochet, but that Intercon title, man, if you're not gonna have Ricochet start defeating some of the top guys over there, or put on good matches with some of the top guys, the Intercon title gonna look corny. It's gonna like mean nothing at all. Normally, that's the next man up title.
I mean, didn't it look like that when he had the United States title, though?
It did, but look at where it went to, though. It went to Ricochet. Eventually, it lands on Bobby Lashley. Now you're like, okay, cool. Bobby Lashley is now, he's trying to get matchups with the champion because he want to be world champ, right? So eventually, he loses the United States title, and then he goes on to become world champion. Now, if that happens with Finn Balor, okay, cool, but Theory still needs a long run as United States champ. Theory is going to be a world champ, whether we like it or not. I mean, it's going to happen. Everybody like to compare his run to John Cena. It ain't John Cena.
What? Yeah, come on, bro.
People trying to compare him. I guess maybe because of looks, they compare him to Attitude Era John Cena, Ruthless Aggression John Cena. I'm like, nah, John came in.
Like, come on, bro. You can't do that, man. We've been watching it too long, yo.
John came in and he took the game.
He was different.
He took it. Like he didn't ask for it. He came in and he took that joint. This kind of remind me of to be real, like when Y2J came. Y2J came, they pushed him to the moon. Granted, Y2J is Y2J. I ain't saying that he came. Come on. I'm just saying, as far as getting pushed to the moon, Y2J got pushed to the moon. He became the first unified champion.
Undisputed champion. Yeah.
Undisputed champion. Yeah. I mean,
Y'all remember when that shit happened? Like, that was wild. Like,
no, he got pushed. He got put. Granted, he's one of the best though. So I mean, even when he came over to WWE at the time, it still didn't matter. Like he was still running things, and his build up for him to come there was already crazy, and the pop he got from the fans when he got there was crazy. So his push was deserving. But dang, I ain't never seen nobody like this. Matter of fact, the last person probably got pushed down our throats like this is Drew McIntyre. I think about it.
Chosen one? Chosen one?
Years, bro. He ready go right back. But, let's go ahead and jump to SmackDown real quick, man. We got there we go. We had Riddle defeat Jake Uso via pinfall. We had Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn again. Oh joy. Ended in no contest. All right. Both match. I guess we're building up for the Unified Tag Team Championship match. I understandable. But I just seen Riddle versus the other Uso. So whatever. Now, we also had the contract signing for Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair in the I Quit matchup. I don't think that matchup's going to be too good, but I think this is where Charlotte has to drop the title to Ronda. I like Ronda, but she needs to wrestle. She needs to wrestle better, dog. Like she don't sell for nobody. Like they was brawling, and I'm winning. You got to look like I'm winning. You can't just keep eating my punches. God dang. Yeah. But what else? We had Xavier Woods with Kofi Kingston in his corner defeat Butch. I hate what they're doing to Butch. Ricochet, he finally
Pete Dunne, man. Get it right, man. He ain't calling him Butch. He ain't Butch, yo. Pete Dunne.
No. This dude is Butch because Pete Dunne wouldn't be losing like this, dog. Oh, like I don't know what they did that for. Like honestly, the faction together, it looked good, but when they started trying to do all this other stuff, that messed it up. That messed it all up. I don't know why they always gotta change somebody's name when they come to the SmackDown and Raw. Like, why you want to change the name? Walter is now Gunther. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Well, speaking of Gunther, he defeated Teddy Goods.
Of course. Like, come on, man.
Okay. All right. Beat up Teddy. All right.
Give him a few months, man. Put the title on. Something. Something.
How do we? No. That's what I'm saying. He needs to go and powerbomb Ricochet through the mat. He needs to be your Intercontinental Champion. Because that's somebody who's going to have a long run, and he's going to bring that prestige back to that title. That's how it used to look. And when he drop it, he's coming for the world title after that when he drops it. That's the type of person that they need on SmackDown. But you also need somebody over there. You got Drew McIntyre. That's one. But who else after Drew McIntyre is really going to stand up there with Gunther? Outside your world champion, of course. That's when you need your Finn Balor's over there. That matchup would be insane, bro.
There really isn't anybody over there now thinking about it.
No, it isn't. I don't know what happened I feel like SmackDown for the longest became the A show. And for whatever reason, I don't know, networks or whatever happened, somebody didn't like that. And they started pushing all the star power back to Monday Night Raw, which they need to because it's a 3-hour show. But you got somebody over there, or you got to bring some of these hot NXT guys like LA Knight and stuff like that over to SmackDown. Like these dudes are hot. Bring them over there with Gunther. But we had Mad Catz Moss defeat Angel via pinfall, and Lacey Evans has another video package. Like she's really like opening up about her life and all her struggles and everything. So she's gonna come back as probably like the super baby face. Like, yeah, everybody's already behind it. They're already building up for that. But that was really about it in WWE news. Let's go with AEW. You got anything on WWE that I missed out on?
Man, do better. That's how I feel about it. I do better, man.
Yeah, man, I really do not like that United States title. Only reason I really don't like it is because you just unified the titles, bro. So that means that if you unify the title, your next dominant title on SmackDown has to be the Intercontinental Championship, and your next dominant title on Raw has to be your United States Championship. Create a TV title if you want to have a title where the guy's on TV every week and they're going to be losing a title every 2, 3, 4 months. You know what I'm saying? Create a TV title. Only reason I say it doesn't work for AEW because you only got 2. WWE had 4 prior to the unification. That's the only reason I say it doesn't work for AEW. If they had another title, like maybe like a junior heavyweight or something like that, then cool. I wouldn't mind the AEW TV title bouncing back and forth so much. But You can't do that. Not when you only got 2, bro. And all that talent, you crazy. But let's go ahead and jump into Dynamite. Dynamite was all right, though. This was a nice little episode of Dynamite. It kicked off with CM Punk defeating Dustin Rhodes, man. Hey, they old, bro.
Hey, don't disrespect CM Punk like that. You know how I go, man.
Yo, CM Punk cannot move, man. Yo, CM Punk and Penta match last week should have been a classic. They was going so slow. I'm like, what is going on? They was playing in the Matrix. The reverse Matrix. They was moving slow. They was playing Nintendo 64 speed. I said, God dang, man. But so they won that matchup. We had Blackpool Combat Club defeat Brock Anderson, Lee Moriarty, and Dante Martin. That club is fire. Hey, that club is fire. What else we had? Tony Khan. No, we're gonna talk about that later. Warlow defeat the Butcher, which looked horrible.
Expected,
you knew what was gonna happen, but he ran through the Butcher. At some point, somebody got at least put up some type of fight, man, like some type of, resistance to Warlow. If not, how far are you going to push it before you have to put the title on it? You know what I'm saying? If nobody's giving them any type of real resistance. We had the Owen Hart Foundation tournament qualifier with Jungle Boy. He ended up losing to Kyle O'Reilly, which was the right choice. Kyle O'Reilly is an absolute beast. We had we got the news that Sammy Guevara is going to give Scorpio Sky a rematch in a ladder match. I think it was a ladder match. I don't know why. Like, why did we justify having a ladder match for the rematch? Like, did I miss something that happened? Like, I'm confused, bro. Or is this going to be like Sammy's match now? Like, he's going to be like the ladder match guy. You know what I'm saying? Because he just had one with Cody, like, what, last two months ago?
I don't know. They never should have took the title off Scorpio. Like, it didn't make sense. I don't know.
That's true. But we ain't going to get it. I gave him all that last week. I can't. If I go back in now, they can like, you're an AEW hater. Like, nah, man. Like, when it's bad, bro. Like,
exactly.
Bad. And if you go back and try to put the title, like, another thing this week it just confirmed everything. So now Sammy's a heel this week. He came out here and just started, going in on the crowd. And Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page and Dan Lambert somehow, after a year of being the ultimate heels, now they're the baby face. In one week, bro. That's the craziest turn I ever seen in life. Like, no one has appreciation for the storylines no more. Like, they just know what to turn. Like, God dang. They have to have people playing it in the crowds. Because there's no way, even last week, 2 minutes into the matchup, we're hearing "Let's Go Sammy Suck" chants. We never heard a Sammy Suck chant.
Yeah, what?
Like, out of nowhere, where did that chant come from? You know what I'm saying? But we also had the women's Owen Hart tournament qualifier matchup between Britt Baker and Danielle Carmella. Britt Baker, she managed to win that matchup, and she's going to win this tournament, bro. She's the right answer to win this tournament. Sorry to say, she's the right answer to win everything for the women in AEW right now. I feel sorry for Jade. When Jade get to like 37-0, like, she going to come take your belt, dog. Like, she's going to be the first unified women's champion on AEW. That's what's going to happen. Okay, cool. I can do that. I can rock with that.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had another matchup where I don't understand exactly what was going on or why this happened with Darby Allin and Andrade going in the coffin match. Like, did I miss something else with that? Like, why are they having a coffin match? Like, I don't mind the fact that AEW puts on like these great like matchups that you want to see, like as far as the two people going at it. But when y'all just start throwing like random stuff, like let's just have a coffin match in 2 weeks and stuff like that. Like, why? Say that for the pay-per-view. Say that for what we got to pay for. Don't make me pay for a regular one-on-one matchup when I could have watched that on Dynamite or Rampage or something like that. That's crazy. But this week Rampage, Dynamite was all right. It was cool. Like, nothing really caught my eye too much, only for the fact that nothing really caught my eye this week, man, as far as Dynamite go. I did notice a little thing they did with what I noticed, but I'm looking at this Blackpool Combat Club, and I've been saying for a while now that I think it'd be dope if AEW want to do something new, that they go ahead and do a 3-man tag team titles. You know what I'm saying? Because they got so many factions.
Like New Japan did.
Yeah,
New Japan got that right. Yeah.
Right. Oh, speaking of New Japan and the Tony Khan announcement, the Forbidden Door is now open. I thought that was open like the first AEW show, right?
Pretty much.
Hasn't that been opened?
Forbidden.
Oh, yeah. I don't get it. Like, I don't even know why he made that announcement. Like, dog, like they wrestle over here all the time. Those guys are gonna wrestle over there still. So, and now we have to have the real discussion of like, yo, like, is New Japan really like still the thing like it used to be? Like 3 years ago, before AEW came, right? Yo, New Japan was where people would run to go see, like, you know, the AJ Styles. Well, not 3 years ago, but like back when you would go see the Finn Balor, the AJ Styles, the Kenny Omega, the Bucks. You wouldn't go see like the Bullet Club and everything like that. Now, majority of them guys is either in WWE or they're in AEW already. So now we're talking about the Forbidden Door. Like, who's really left? Jay White, he came like what, a month ago. They brought Jay White out like he was new. Like, yeah, I was like, nah, no, like he's been here. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? If you're gonna have a Forbidden Door pay-per-view, what would have been dope is you have people from AAA, you have people from ROH, you have people from New Japan, you have people from AEW, and where some other like popular promotion, the GCW, and you have these guys all come for one big crazy show. That would be good. And I don't mean like GCW guys fighting GCW guys, because lately it seemed like ROH guys are just fighting ROH guys just on the AEW show, which is weird. But I mean, like, have all these guys mix it up. I want to see, you know, the John Moxley versus the Jonathan Gresham. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mix it all up. I think that would make for a dope show, and have everybody defend their titles on the show. That would make for an ultimate card. So you're grabbing fans from all those different promotions and just putting them together in one big thing. Oh, and Impact too. I forgot about Impact. That would be really dope.
I don't even know the last time I watched Impact. Like, I couldn't tell you what's going on over there.
And they just had a really good pay-per-view, actually. They had a really good pay-per-view. I was going to give them their own show, but I feel like every time I try to do a show on like a promotion that's not well known, like AWWE, everybody just like, my views go down. My views go down. So I'm like, nah, man.
People don't watch it. Like, who over there? Like, who's over there? Who's over there?
I mean, it's a lot of people that people know that's over there. Like me personally, Tasha Steelz. I love Tasha Steelz. She needs to get scooped up by NXT. I don't know, when they scooped up Carmelo Hayes, I'm surprised they didn't scoop her up at the same time. Only reason I could think of is maybe because Bianca or the women that they brought in at the time, but her flair and what she can do in the ring, like, yo, she's dope. Jordy, she's dope. Donna Perez, she's dope. You got you still got Moose, you still got Morrisley. Like, they got oh my god, yo, who just fought Moose? I cannot think of his name right now. Oh, that's going to kill me. I can't think of who just fought for the world title with Moose, but they got a lot of talent over there, though. That's for sure. You got a lot of talent, and you got to think a lot of people who you've seen in WWE or NXT, whatever, throughout the years, they came back and, you know, stopped back through there again. So they got a good product. It's just their production looks bad, and it makes you not want to really watch it because of their production. But the matches itself, nah, it's pretty good though. They got some people over there. That's for sure. But that was about it for Dynamite, man. That Forbidden Door, that was trash, but like, not trash, but y'all did it so much better, man. Damn.
Hey, call it how you feel, man. It's trash.
It's like, I don't want to call it trash. It's just like, because it's gonna be good, right? But don't say it's a forbidden door. Like, this is a door that's been open. If you really want to do something dope, like, you know, mix everybody together in one. That's how I feel like this Owen Hart tournament should have been. Who else? Let me see. All right, so let's go to Rampage real quick. Rampage, we got another Owen Hart qualifier match with Adam Cole and Tomohiro Ishii. Yeah, Ishii. I can't say his first name. I'm just saying Ishii. But he loses to Adam Cole. I don't think that was a good matchup. And if this is what I'm going to get from the Forbidden Door being open with Adam Cole versus Ishii, nah, that wasn't the matchup, bro. Ishii should have been going against Jon Moxley, somebody from the Blackpool Combat Club, or Eddie Kingston, or somebody like that. Somebody more or Samoa Joe. That would have been crazy. Ishii and Samoa Joe would have been the matchup you want to see. So we got Lance Archer. Who did he go against? Oh man, I can't say this dude's name, bro. So I can't. Look, it's not only can I say his name, but he got beat so bad. It's like, dog, all y'all doing just feeding these like little jobbers to the butcher, and he's gonna come and get smashed by Willow this week. Lance Archer, I don't know where he been at. He just pops up out of nowhere, and he smashes this little jobber here, and then he's gonna go on to next week and face Willow and get destroyed. That was a garbage matchup. It felt like they just threw something together. We had Daniel Garcia. He ended up losing to Eddie Kingston. That was a pretty good matchup, though. I like Daniel Garcia. That young dude can go. So they got a lot of good young talent over there. And he's with Chris Jericho right now. So I think that's going to definitely help him in the long run as far as like development and all that stuff. So he got a real potential to go far in his business. But he loses to Eddie Kingston, setting up that Eddie Kingston, sending a message to Chris Jericho. And then we had the main event with Jade Cargill going against Shafir. Now, I like Shorty. I like Marina Shafir. I thought she was going to actually dethrone Jade. That build up that they gave her was crazy.
Come on, son. Nah.
But did you see the build? They gave her a build up like she was Ronda Rousey. I'm like, who is she? They made me ask, who is she? They made me go back and start Googling, looking at her like, all right, this is somebody special. But honestly, this was the best matchup that I've seen Jade in. Like, she looked good from start to finish. Well, from start until almost finish, as far as the offensive movesets. Because when she was trying to sell, baby, good God. I mean, Shorty trying to make you fall to the ground. You just standing there looking at her. She's like, all right, now I'm going to have to twist your leg for real to make you fall. She trying to put you in the lock. You just looking at her. I'm like, yo, what are y'all doing? She work on your leg.
Warrior, baby.
She look when they go outside the ring, right? She was working on Jay's leg for like 2 solid minutes. Like, that's a long time in a wrestling match. 2 solid minutes of you working on Jay's leg. Dog, you know what Jay did? She came back and hit her with a goddamn Superman kick out of nowhere on the same leg. I'm like, dog, come, you can at least like limp or something. You can act like your leg hurt. The leg was just 100% fine again. I said, damn, Jay, either they try to build you out to look like Superwoman. In that case, you should never be hurt, or you gotta go back to the drawing board. Somebody gotta really sit her down, like, yo, you gotta sell. You gotta like sell these hoes. Even when she was in the submission move, I'm like, all right, she's just laying on the mat. I don't even think she's screaming or anything. She's just like laying here. I'm like, damn, can you at least count her shoulders down to like try to like, bring her back to life? So I'm like, it just she gotta work on her selling, bro. That's it.
She'll get it together. She'll get it together.
She should get it together. I mean, seen people who haven't got it together, and I mean, they had great careers though. Look at Bill Goldberg. He had a great career. It took him forever to learn how to sell. It took him retirement and coming back to learn how to sell. And I think when they came back, people just started really hitting him.
Now he can stay home. That's how I feel.
Yeah, he can, but it's money. Money though. He money.
Stay home.
He money. He's like, look, check this out. If Bill Goldberg came to AEW, they'd lose their mind. Everybody else saying the same thing you saying, but if he came to AEW, they'd lose their mind. And they'd sell them tickets right on out for a 4-minute match.
After, man, look, man. When he took the belt, took the title from the Fiend, man, that was my last straw. Like,
but you know what? I can't put that on Goldberg though. That's bad booking.
I do.
You can't, because that's bad booking. Goldberg didn't come in and say, yo, I'm ready to take these titles away. He ain't had that much pull at that time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe WCW Bill Goldberg could came in and did that, but not that Goldberg. So when they took that title off the Fiend, everybody was like, "Yo, what are y'all doing? Like, are y'all like planning to like get this dude some type of crazy layoff? Is he hurt? Like nobody knew what was happening when he lost to Bill Goldberg. I thought he might have been sick or something. You know what I'm saying? Needs surgery, but I think Jade to get it together because every match I see, and honestly, she does get better and better. So I will say that. So I think she'll get it together. But that ending of that matchup when Shorty had the leg lock on, and then I don't know what happened. Jay just stood up, and then they both stood up, and then then she just hit her with a finish. I was like, "Yo, what just happened? Like you were winning, and you just stood like what? What just happened?" Oh man! But shout out to Jay, 30-0 though.
Sure.
30-0. Shout out to Jay. All right. Now let's go ahead and get to what we really came here to get to today. We've been joking and having some fun. This how the wrestling replay gonna be, man. 4 pillars of AEW, right? Who do you believe are the 4 pillars of AEW that is gonna carry? That they need? They cannot let these people go. They absolutely need these people to carry them into the next 5 to 10 years to keep AEW afloat. Not like they're going down the drain or anything like that, but who can they not afford to let go? We just see him let go of Cody. So who you got?
Or Sammy.
Okay, Sammy Guevara, number 1. Okay,
It's the 4 that they was pushing. That's how I feel. It was the 4 they was pushing in the beginning. What was it? Jungle Boy, Darby, Sammy, and who's the 4? MJF.
okay.
I mean, you said
no.
down the line though, like all this
earlier we almost talked about this topic, and I said no, don't tell me later because I heard some crazy stuff from people earlier. I mean, I heard some crazy stuff, but I never heard Jungle Boy.
Yeah, all he need is a quick rebrand. Yeah, he can be one. Yeah,
but he's a tag team champion.
That's okay. You talking about in 10 years from now?
Okay, true.
Like right now, yeah, he getting the push, got that on him.
Okay, so Jungle Boy just needs a quick rebrand. Darby Allin. What you say about Darby? Well, why is Darby someone that they need to put the company on his back, on his shoulders?
This reminds me too much of Sting. Like, I think he could. I think he could be one.
But does he remind you of Sting because they had him come out like Sting since he first got? They damaged
his whole demeanor.
The Raptors.
Yeah, the whole demeanor with the ring and all that. Like it's like a Sting 3.0 or something.
Okay. MJF.
Come on, man. One of the greatest heels right now. Like seriously? Like come on, man.
And Sammy. You think Sammy is someone they cannot afford to let go?
See, if they didn't do what they just did. Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right. Okay, cool.
I mean, it could change, but like that's the 4 to me.
I'm going to say MJF for sure. I think MJF honestly can be one of the greatest heels in history ever if he can wrestle better. Like his matches are good, but not because he's doing great things. It's because he's like the people he's with are doing great things. You know what I'm saying? Like him and Sammy tore the house down. MJF just took all the punishment, which was still hard to do on the other end of it. Him and Jericho pretty much carried that, and he wrapped it up at the end. But I think if MJF can have that that calculated type of offense, like a Randy Orton style offense, where it's not fast, it's slow, everything he does is for a reason, I think he'll be a bomb. He might be the best heel in history, dog. He would really go down with the Ric Flairs, and honestly, he probably can talk better than Ric Flair, which is hard to do. That's tough. Look at it like, all right, check this out. Can you see Ric Flair pulling off the promo that the MJF and Jericho did with the steak dinner? where they did a damn near whole musical almost. A 5-minute promo. Because Ric Flair doesn't like to be scripted. And he would have went off topic. He might have started dancing. Like,
that's true.
MJF mic skills hey, he elite already. He only like what, 25, 26, shorty elite. So I gotta give him to him there. My next pillar is actually I'm gonna go with a woman. That's Britt Baker. They cannot afford to let her go. Like they need to actually bring more women in to wrestle Britt Baker. That's why when they first did the Impact deal and they all the Impact guys was coming over, I'm like, dog, Impact got a bomb women's division. What are y'all doing? Y'all women's division need help. They got the women you need, but we gonna bring in the Good Brothers. Like, what are we doing? Y'all wanted more men to do what? So I'm like, all right, maybe they just don't care. But between Britt Baker, if you let her go and she goes to, she's gonna run NXT. She's gonna make NXT so fire again for the women. Well, they're already fire right now. She's gonna run NXT, go fire. Then she's gonna go to Raw, SmackDown, and she's gonna be the woman over there. Like it's gonna be crazy. Like they should have made a crazy bid for somebody like Charlotte Flair when they brought Andrade over. Try to like husband and wife that thing a little bit, something. But who's my next pillar? Oh, Heyman Page, the world champion. I think Heyman Page, one, he looks the part, and two, he's not one of the smaller guys over there in AEW. So he can believably beat like a Lance Archer or Will Hobbs, and he can still go down there and go with a guy the size of a Daniel Garcia or, a smaller opponent, because he's like that perfect, 6 foot, 6'1" frame, good size muscle. He looks like a champion. And they've been pushing him since the start of AEW. I thought he was going to be the first champ, but it makes sense to put him on Jericho at the time. And my last pillar, I went back and forth with a lot of people. I went back and forth with like Sami Zayn at one point.
Sami Zayn.
I mean, wrong promotion. Oh my God. Sammy Guevara at one point. Then I had Darby Allin at one point. And I had MJ and I had Jungle Boy. Now this is what happened. With Jungle Boy, I feel like they missed their momentum. They missed their chance with him. He had red hot momentum. Everybody was behind him, and they decided to put him in the tag team. Wrong time. Y'all had it. Darby Allin cannot be on the show for 3-4 weeks. And I don't miss him. I like when he comes back, but I don't miss him. I'm like, oh, damn, I forgot all about Darby. Oh, there was Darby. I forgot. Hanging out. And then Sammy. Sammy has all the tools. He reminds me of a young Jericho, for like young Jericho, like WCW Jericho, as far as his movesets, as far as how crazy and willing he is to just throw his body on the line. And his wrestling ability, like he's dope. He's really dope. But I took it away from him because he's not convincing to me. And if you're going to put him with a manager or put him with somebody, let it be somebody that can talk for him so he don't have to have the mic the whole time. So I replaced him with Wardlow. Wardlow has a chance to be the Brock Lesnar of AEW, dog. He has the chance to be like the over guy in AEW if they continue to push him like they push him. Even if he loses to MJF. This is kind of like when Braun started to get these hands. And it was red hot until they was like, man, should we let him beat Brock Lesnar? Yes, you should. Yes. And they didn't. Yeah. So this is like Wardlow, even if he loses to MJF, long as they continue to let him be red hot after that, or I would let him beat MJF, to be honest, because MJF, he doesn't wrestle all the time. Either way, and you could push Wardlow to the top. My only problem is that I don't think AEW really push people to the top. I feel like it's only one person really looking at the title, and then no one else looks at it. It's like no one cares about titles in AEW. It's weird, kind of, to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they need to get the writing team better. That's what it is.
Yep. Cody's gone.
It's like they got Vince Russo over there, son. I don't know.
Yo, Cody's gone. Right? I'm not saying this is because of Cody leaving or what. Because even before he was there, but at least I feel like when he was there, at least the TNT title was like seemed like it was something of importance. You know what I mean? He treated that TV title as if like if you beat me, you're damn near winning the world title. You're the face of the company now. No one even says that. You know what I mean? But I don't know. When Cody was there, I felt like the writing was a little bit better. And as soon as he leave within like what a month, I feel like we had a couple bad weeks of AEW, to be honest. I feel like the the matches that you booked was good as far as once they get inside the ring, but how they really got here, outside of Eddie Kingston and Daniel Garcia, like why did all these matches even really take place? To be honest, most of them. And that's how I felt like the whole week of AEW. And if we're gonna keep getting it like that, like honestly, like where's the House of Black, bro? You got three of the best wrestlers on your roster, and I don't know where they are. You know what I'm saying? And Andrade, I finally got to see him this week, but where have he been? Like I feel like they're no different than they was when they was on WWE. Like I don't know what they're doing, just hanging out, or they're training younger guys, or what. But there's no way that you had House of Black, a red hot group. Granted, they had no direction. Like once they got there, they beat up Varsity Blondes for whatever reason. After that, it was like no more targets. We came after Cody, like everybody does. Beat up Cody. Cody's gone. Now what? They didn't know. They fed him you fed him your young tag team. Your young tag team that was that was actually really over with the crowd. You had a great story with Brian Pillman Jr. They look good. They look like a nice 90s tag team. So I don't understand why you pretty much buried them. And Julia Hart, she's gonna end up in the House of Black. That little black eye thing is gonna, turn to her being in the House of Black. We already know. But the Blackpool Combat Club, they just came to take your whole spot, dog. That's done. Unless they give us a House of Black versus the Blackpool Combat Club, which I doubt, which would be the best matchup, period. I don't know.
Man, bad writing. Don't know how to write storylines. Something.
I feel like it's kind of like you remember when like WCW like towards like the mid to end when like Nash and Hogan like, yo, fuck man, I'm gonna win tonight. Why? I don't know, bro. I just want to. And Jeff Jarrett came out there, world title matchup. My man went out there, he was looking for the title, he pumped. Yo, you know how excited you gotta be all week to know. Excuse me. To know that look, I'm gonna come out here, pay-per-view, and I'm gonna win the world title. Yes. Moments before you come out, Hogan like, yo, man. I don't think you're ready, yo. What you mean I'm not ready? I don't think you're ready, champ. I got it. Don't worry. I got it.
Oh man.
Jared came out there and laid right down.
Yeah,
what you want, right? I said, oh my God. But
it was great TV to me.
Yo, I liked it. It was kind of like when Charlotte Flair and Nia Jax like started really fighting on Monday Night. I like that.
Exactly.
And I liked it because like you had to go ahead and like, you had to show that you was about that life. So like, no, you're not gonna just hit me or drop me and I don't do nothing. But at the same time, they was professional enough like to finish it with a pinfall. I was like, yo, this is a disaster. I love it. I love it. But yeah, that's how 4 pillars go, man. I like the 4 pillars, but I definitely feel like they need a woman. They cannot let go of Britt Baker. If they let go of Britt Baker, that women's division is over, bro.
It's over?
It's over. Like you brought in Thunder Rosa. I'm like, okay, cool. Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker can feud for like a year or two, like not like constantly, but I'll fight you for a little bit, go off and do something, come back to you, which they're kind of doing essentially. But after Thunder Rosa, Britt Baker, Scatlander, even Jade. It get a little shaky. Sorry.
Yeah.
I like Jamie Hayter. I like Tony Storm. Sheeta doesn't even wrestle enough. Nyla Rose, I don't she doesn't wrestle enough. She wrestles like what, once every 2 months. It's like they do more segments than they do women matchups. So like I don't know. They need to do something. They need to either add another hour of wrestling somewhere, or they got to create another show. Because AEW Dark, it got to the point now that I'm just watching some of my favorite indie guys go up there and lose to like y'all, and then it's not like y'all not pushing them. It's not leading them nowhere. Like it's crazy, but that's kind of what it's heading to. But the 4 pillars, you cannot let those 4 pillars go because WWE get their hands on the MJF. Ooh, oh my!
It's over.
Oh my!
Oh, it's over.
Oh
Man.
my!
God.
Man, it must be something in the studio today. Good God! But
It's be
like,
over.
yo, do you know they wanted Adam Cole to come and be a manager, bro? When he left NXT, they just wanted him to come up to SmackDown and be a manager, and they were gonna pay him millions to do that, right? Or how many millions over time? He said, "Nah, I want to wrestle." So he went over to AEW. Your girl over there, your friends over there. You're making a little less travel. Cool. Imagine if NJF say, "Yo, I would love to just be a mouthpiece." Like, how often is he really wrestling now, bro? He's not wrestling a lot.
Yeah, he's mostly like promo
Yeah.
work.
So imagine if they say, "Yo, you're gonna come, you like like $2 million a year. We just want you to talk." And you know he can still wrestle if need be. Yo, you can't afford to let him go. I'm sorry. Can't afford to let it go. Let us know what y'all think in the comments and the DMs and in the section down below. Hit us up on Instagram at the Wrestling Replay. Let me know your thoughts on the situation. I will post some stuff in there for sure, so you know what we're talking about this week. Next week should be another good week of wrestling, though. I feel like is this the go home show for WrestleMania Backlash or next week's?
I think it's 2 weeks. I think it's 2 weeks.
All right, so next week's gonna be the go home show. So it's gonna be interesting. If I get Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn in another SmackDown matchup, oh man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be
see, look, this is what I think they doing.
Mm-hmm.
They trying to set up Drew and Roman. It's obvious.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it's obvious. Like, that's what I think. Like, let it play out how it's gonna play out, but that's the end.
I can see it. I just hope. Oh man, I really hope Drew McIntyre is not the answer to Roman Reigns. Like honestly,
I ain't say all that.
I know, but man, the way they check this out. They fed Brock Lesnar and the Big Show to Drew McIntyre in the same night, bro. Bobby Lashley has never beaten Drew McIntyre to clean. You know what I'm saying? They've been Drew McIntyre is damn near like Superman, bro. Like they do not let him lose like regular at all. You know what I mean? So I hope it's not that. And at the same time, I do hope it's Cody Rhodes. I do want to see Cody win that world title. Or the Universal World Heavyweight. I don't know what they're gonna call it now. One now. But somebody got to win. Somebody got to dethrone the king because I think they thought they was going to get the Rock sooner than maybe next year WrestleMania. And if you have him hold that title until next year WrestleMania, they said they didn't want to create another megastar. Oops. Oops. I'm trying to win that contract up. He already got a little taste of that Fast and Furious money. I'm trying to tell you. He already the second coming of Aquaman, bro. They put Roman on them Hollywood lights. It's over. It's over. When he see that money The Rock getting for a movie, his body not hurting. He ain't got to travel all the time. Catering. Damn. I don't know. That's gonna be tough. They're gonna have to pay him like $15 million to come back. Granny here make it back for him, but at the same time, you made you a megastar by accident. I'm telling you. But that's about it for us this week, bro. You coming back next week?
Depends how the wrestling week is. Like for real, man. Like I was just turned off this week. I don't.
Oh, yo, you know what we could do next week? Top 5 of your favorite active black wrestlers. They gotta be active.
Active? Come on, shorty. Like you already know she there. Like
yo,
she there.
WWE really needs to sign Tasha Steelz, bro. She's so fire. She's so fire. But that's about it. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on with my chest today, but
and we gotta do predictions too.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool. So next week, let's do predictions for the WrestleMania Backlash.
Is the card set up though? The whole card.
I feel like by next week, it got to be set up. If not next week, definitely the go home show. It got to be set up.
Yeah.
I mean, we know so far. We know we're going to get Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, AJ Styles and Edge. I don't mind the Cody and stuff because it's going to be the end. That's it. So finally, Cody can move. I don't think they know exactly what they want to do with Cody yet. So they had to give him someone who was great inside the ring. You know what I mean? But you might as well give him Finn Balor next and let them go at it. 2 Bullet Club members. So
yeah, that makes sense.
Y'all got Finn over there losing the freaking Theory at least job to Cody Rhodes. God damn. You know what I mean? And who else? What was the other matchup I said?
Tag title unification.
Oh, that's gonna be it too.
They better get it right. They better yo. Usos, man. The Usos better win, bro.
Yo,
like, come on, yo. Top 5 best right now. Best top 3, matter of fact.
I don't know why people know. Yo, all right, cool. We're gonna get into tag teams the next episode too. Yo, we got a lot. We gotta figure out our topics for the next episode. We got a lot of topics already. I'm trying to close this out, and you keep bringing up good topics. So we got some good topics to talk about next week. We got tag teams. We got predictions so far. We got top 5 black wrestlers. We got a lot. But people sleep on the Usos though, and I don't know why.
Greatest.
Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, we gonna talk next week. You gave it a go? Not allowed to place?
Me, yo, like my Rushmore, she up there, man. Like she up there for me. Me.
I gotta think on it. I'm not saying no. I ain't saying yes. Think on it though. But that about does it for us this week, man. We probably done held y'all here for almost an hour or so. I'm Cato. That's Jae Biggs. This was the Wrestling Replay, episode number 5. We are signing out. Peace. All right, how do I stop the recording?
Hey, yo. Really?